Her hands dance on the drums, weaving a tapestry of sound that echoes the heartbeat of Yoruba culture. With every beat, she breaks barriers and shatters stereotypes. Her rhythm, a testament to the unbridled power and beauty of the Yoruba woman. Welcome to your favorite show where creativity meets talent. This program inspires, educates, and of course enlightens. My name is Ene Hassan and I am super excited today because I have an entertainer, a performer as my guest. She has shared the stage with the likes of Stevie Wonder, Wyclef Jean, Wizkid, Davido, Angelique Kidjo. In fact, the list is endless. So you see why I'm excited today, right? Okay, so get ready to be mesmerized as today's episode promises to be exhilarating, exciting, and inspiring. But we'll pause here and go on this quick break. Let's just cool down the excitement just a little bit. In and around, we'll be back shortly. Don't move a muscle. Welcome back. If you just tuned in, the program is In and Around where creativity meets talent. Yes. Today on the show, I have a woman who is changing the narrative that women can thrive in a male-dominated field. She is the first female drummer of international repute, the progenitor of female participation in talking drum, a trailblazing female who is redefining the face of traditional Nigerian music. With her unique blend of traditional Yoruba rhythm and modern styles, she is taking the music world by storm. So join me as I make welcome the super talented queen of culture, Aralola Olamuyiwa, popularly known by her stage name Ara, as she shares her inspiring story, showcasing her incredible talent and taking us on a journey through the vibrant sounds and rhythm of the drum. It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
You're beautiful on stage, but you're more beautiful in person.
Thank you very much.
And then I like you've carved a niche for yourself, looking all cultural and sassy at the same time.
Thank you.
Okay, so how was growing up for you like?
Growing up for me was quite an experience.
Okay.
Beautiful. I grew up in Warri.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So you can speak that Wafi language. Okay.
So I grew up in Warri, but I was born here in Lagos.
Okay.
So my dad was transferred to Warri.
Was he in the army?
Banking sector.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to mention the name of the bank.
It's fine.
So, yes, banking sector. So it was transferred to head the new branch in Efun at the time.
Okay.
Yes. So I started drumming from primary school.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I grew up in a house full of guys. My dad, my brothers, my stepbrothers, uncles, cousins, and the domestic staffs. I was the only female, of course, apart from my mom and my grandmother.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so I did everything the guys did at home.
So you were like a tomboy?
I was. I was. So my dad had a huge collection of music that I listened to, from Ogunde to King Sunny Ade to Ebenezer Obey, Ayinla Omowura, Yusuf Olatunji, Oyenka Owenu, Angelique Kidjo, a lot of people, a lot of songs.
And that time it was this turntable.
Yes, the small one and the big one.
Okay.
So I remember very well Ogunde, what's it called?
What's it called? Is it the disc or
no, it's not a disc. The plate.
The plate.
Just call it the plate. Because I remember my dad would call it awo. So plate. So was a small one. And a lot of, Michael Jackson and everybody. So I had different influences. I love dancing.
Okay.
So my dad would play those songs, especially the one from Ozibiza. There was this particular song, Osa, Osa, oh, oh, you know, and stuff like that. So my dad would say, okay, come and dance. So then he would spray me money.
Oh.
At the end of the year, when they had end of year party for the children of the bank, I would perform my songs because I started writing from age 7.
Wow.
Yes, I would perform my songs, and of course I won all the dancing competition. Not because my father was a senior manager, no.
Wow. So it started from dancing.
Yes, dancing, singing, then drumming.
Wow. So how did the drumming aspects come into play?
Okay, so I had a cousin who is late now, who loved, he was the choir, was a Catholic member, church member, and he was always singing, you know, those beautiful songs at home. So I would stay beside him and drum to those, you know, songs. I don't know how I got it.
Just like that?
Just like that. Then in primary school, I was part of the cultural group. Actually was the leader. So I would drum, at some point I would dance, you know, depending on which the occasion. Because I remember those days in Warri, we would sing, Beriayo, Beriayo, Erejuwa. You know, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful time in my life. So for me, the drumming had always been there. I guess it was, like I always say, the drum chose me.
Yeah.
So I can't say precisely how, when, but I know that primary school, I started drumming.
And so with this, your story now, it means your dad was in support. Because that was my next question. Like, how did they react to?
Okay. You know, my parents had always supported me. They knew, because I told them from onset, I want to be like Michael Jackson. And then looking at the glamorous part of Diana Ross, said, oh, I want to be like Diana Ross. You know, so they always knew. We only had an agreement like, make sure you excel
go to school
in your studies.
Then,
But something happened in 1987, you know, that changed the course of my life. I took ill. The doctors didn't know what to do, and they were told to take me home. So for months, for weeks, my dad couldn't go to work. It was on and off, but I couldn't go to school. And then one day my dad came to me and said, see, promise me you won't die, because if you die, you can never become like a world star like Michael Jackson. You know, for a child, I'm telling you, for a child that had been taken everywhere, and when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere.
Wow.
I became well that day, and I ate well. He kept his promise. So for the first time, I was showcased on a talent hunt program in Ondo, in Akure, Ondo State, OSRC. And that was, I think, in 1988. And that was my first time on television.
Wow.
Yes.
And I'm sure you did well.
Oh, yes, I did. I did.
Okay, so what genre of music do you enjoy playing, and why? Well,
with the talking drum, I can actually vibe to any genre of music.
Okay.
For me, my influences from the different songs and music I listened to growing up, from Fela to Ogunde to all of them, I came about my own kind of music. I express myself differently through my music, and I call it the Gong fusion. Today we can call it the Afro fusion. Okay. You know, so there's so many fusions
going on out there. So you just gave yours, the Gong fusion.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, yes. Okay. So how do you incorporate the talking drum into this different genre of music?
So I listen. When I started playing the talking drum, I taught myself to listen and play differently. Okay. Because of course everybody knows that when I picked it, there were no females out there, so it was difficult getting anyone to teach me. But after watching them for some time and getting to know the tones of the talking drum, I listened to, I was more influenced by foreign music than local music. So when I was learning the talking drum, I listened and vibed to foreign songs, and songs back home in Nigeria. So for me, flowing in and out of those is quite natural. Okay. Yes, so it's something that flows naturally with me. Okay. So it's easy to do that.
Okay, so but did you have any challenges along the way?
Definitely. The number one challenge was, I mean, the myths that came with it. Okay. Of course, the reaction, like
a female.
What does
she have to offer?
Exactly. Like, what does she?
How dare she?
What is she thinking? you know, and like, oh no, we don't want to have anything to do with you. We can't teach you. Like I was mocked, you know. But
what about your audience?
The first time they were in awe, you know. Of course, I was told I would not be able to have kids. I may not be able to have kids, you know, and so on and so forth. But I told myself, no, I'm going for this. Yes, nothing will stop me. You know, I didn't feel that my culture or tradition should be that, you know, negative. So, and how can something so beautiful like a musical instrument then be, you know, that
will have like this stereotype
and, you know, perceived as being some evil, you know, things that may happen and all of that. So, but then I'm glad and I thank God that I didn't let any of those, you know, things stop me.
Yeah. So, what has been your most memorable performance?
I have loads of memory performances. Before the Queen of England, that was one of my most...
You performed for the Queen of England?
Yes, when she came for Shogum. She was in Nigeria, in Abuja, for Shogum. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo was there at the time. The one with Stevie Wonder. The one with Two-Face Idibia, recording Baba Ebenezer Obey's song Olomi.
Okay.
Yes. The one with Wyclef Jean. The one with All for One. And performing alongside notable artists like Femi Kuti, in Canada with Angelique Kidjo, you know, a lot of beautiful, you know. But I think my first time playing the talking drum, rehearsing it in the bush path where monkeys were my first audiences, you know, those memories would never leave me. Nature, yes, I was one with nature and I love nature. So for me, those are really beautiful times for me. Beautiful times for me.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
You see why I said the program is very enlightening and inspiring. Okay, so we'll pause now and then we'll go on this musical break where we'll see Ara do her thing. And then when we come back, she'll talk about the one former President Olusegun Obasanjo honored her on her 50th. We'll be right back.
All over the world, go argue with your Google, search it, confirm. Nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, òwe lẹṣin ọ̀rọ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ lẹṣin òwe, tọ́rọ̀ bá sọnù, òwe la fi ń wá. Kìnìún lọ bá ìran, sọ́yán lọ lórí aṣọ Yorùbá, àwa lọ bá gbogbo ẹ̀yà. Don't start it, ọmọ Yorùbá ni mí. Mo kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ confirm proudly Yorùbá ọmọ ọkọ ni mí. Yorùbá ni mí bàbá ọkọ mi mo kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ confirm proudly Yorùbá ọmọ ọkọ ni mí.
Welcome back. The program is In and Around if you just tuned in. I've been chatting with the amazing, super talented Ara, and she's just awesome, sharing her musical journey with us. Before we went on break, I said we were going to talk about the former president honoring you during your 50th. So tell us about it.
Okay, so it was my 50th birthday a week ago.
Wow.
And when former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo said, okay, we need to do something for you. It was something that I never thought you would do, to be honest.
You didn't know it would be that big and glamorous?
Well, I mean, when the former president does something, it's never on low-key, you know. But then the words he spoke during his speech got me really teary-eyed, you know. One thing I've noticed is that maybe because the talking drum is ours, it's not as appreciated as it should be.
Okay.
Promoting, projecting preserving our cultural heritage is actually very key.
It's very important.
Very essential, not just for the Yoruba tribe, for every tribe in Nigeria. It's of great importance to make sure that anyone, any cultural activist is well taken care of and, you know, supported in every way. We look at Afrobeat artists, you know, being given so much, you know.
So much, and then they now try to forget the main cultural.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We have other genres
and this
of music.
Afrobeat still emanated from the culture.
The culture. So we have Juju, we have Fuji, we have Agidigbo, we have Akpala, we have Raga, we have Reggae. Of course, other people singing, you know, those genres of music. So for Baba to say Ara, for everything you have been through, we see you and we thank you. You know, and our culture is who we are.
Exactly.
The totality
it's our heritage
of who we are. Not just, and okay, for instance, if you pick the talking drum, there's no way you won't learn the Yoruba language. If, for instance, somebody picks the ekwe or the flute, oja, then they'll be forced to ask questions.
Exactly.
What is the origin of this instrument? Oh, it's from the eastern part of Nigeria. Or if somebody picks up the goje, you understand? Oh, it's from the northern part of Nigeria. Oh, who are the people from the northern part of Nigeria? So what do they eat? How do they dress?
Start learning.
You start learning. So the same way you pick the talking drum, you want to know the origin of the talking drum. You want to know the language. You want to try to speak the language. So I say a very big thank you to Baba, you know, Chief Olusegun Aremu Obasanjo, GCFR, former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Yeah.
That wasn't just for me. It was for the entire Yoruba race and for, you know, those young ones who have decided to, you know, dive into their culture, celebrating and honoring it.
Okay, so what makes your performances unique and outstanding?
Because each time I go on stage, I'm not just going to entertain, I'm also going to educate.
Yeah, and communicate.
And communicate. As we know, the talking drum was a means of communication before it became a musical instrument. And the onus is on me to keep passing the message, positive messages.
Yeah, positive.
That is why you see that through my music, I bring back folk songs. Yeah, I may reinvent them or produce them and all of that to suit the music of the day, but without losing the value, the essence, the originality of it. So each time I go out there, I make sure that I'm representing fully my culture.
Yeah.
So anytime I'm on stage, it makes me happy that I'm able to, you know, educate you.
So how do you balance your drumming career with other aspects of your life?
Okay, so off stage, I'm a very private person. And,
really?
Oh yes, I am.
Wow.
Because I believe that one of the reasons why I've been blessed with my talent is to also be a blessing to others, to be a potter of blessing to numerous people. And I'm just a calm person when I'm off stage. Okay. I'm not that...
and you're very, very energetic on stage.
Oh,
like,
yes.
Seriously.
Yes, the joy of the opportunity to teach, entertain,
and
make happy, and communicate with people. People say you don't give what you don't have, but we give. We give what we don't have because sometimes we're not happy, but then we get on that stage, we bring out that beautiful smile and all of that.
So what's next for you in terms of upcoming gigs and tours, projects?
Okay.
For Ara.
So from this year, 2025, which marks the 25 years of the Ara brand on stage.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
For the next 3 years, it's going to be Ara World Tour.
Okay.
So we're starting this year. The Ara World Tour is starting this year. And of course, the reality TV show that I talked about is coming up.
Okay.
Of course, this is in between having, you know, events and all of that. Of course, the Ara Drum Heritage Center.
Okay. Okay.
Then the true story of my life, the movie.
Oh, the documentary.
Movie.
Okay. Oh, movie. Oh,
yes.
Nice.
We're working on that.
That's great.
Yes.
Now, if you could play drums with any artist right now, who would it be and why?
Nigeria.
Nigeria and abroad.
Okay, so I should pick one here and I should pick one over there.
Yes, yes.
In Nigeria, I'll pick Davido.
Okay.
I love Davido. Davido is an inspiration. Coming from a very wealthy background, he walked his way to the top like he was hungry for it. You know, that's Davido. Then on the international scene, oh my God, there's so many people I would love to choose
Name
from.
3.
Okay, 3.
Yeah.
I love to work with The Weeknd.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Wow.
The Weeknd. There's one of his songs that I really love. I feel it coming. You know. Yes, definitely. The Weeknd. Definitely. What's her name? Beyonce. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Rihanna.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, those are huge talents.
Yeah.
And I see it coming this 2025.
Amen.
Okay, so let's go on this short break. In and around, I'll be right back. Don't go away. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on the program today, and I'm super excited because I get to feel the talking drum for the first time on In and Around and Ever. It's amazing. I'm just blushing and I'm all smiles here.
I'm glad.
Thank you so much, Ara. Thank you for sharing your musical journey with us. You have a remarkable talent, and I pray that this year all your visions will come to reality. You achieve them.
Amen.
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 So
thank you so much.
what do you have to say to someone watching you right now?
Okay, so I want to encourage you to have a positive attitude towards life and never give up. Yeah. Once there is life, there is hope. Yoruba will say, "Baoku ishe utan." You know, Nigeria is a great country. I believe in Nigeria. And let us promote our culture. Our culture is who we are. It's our DNA. We cannot run away from our DNA. Yeah. Let us be proudly Nigeria. Yeah. I am proudly Nigeria. I am proudly Yoruba. What are you proud of?
Thank you so much. What are you proud of? Like she rightly said, our culture is our heritage, is our pride. So we should and we should hold it with so much respect and so much value. Thank you so much, Ara, once again. We're so grateful to have you on the show, and we hope that when next we call on you, you will gladly come.
I will definitely come.
All right. So up next is Curious Clues with Toke. Toke, what do you have for us today?
Thank you, Ene. Hello, viewers. Welcome to another edition of Curious Clues with Toke. As always, I am your host, Olanike Adetoke Olabode. Today, I will be sharing tidbits on the rich cultural heritage of Yoruba drumming. A lot of people believe drumming is just to supply musical beats for us to dance and be entertained. But in the Yoruba culture, drumming goes beyond that. They are used in various contexts such as communication, storytelling, traditional ceremonies, and so on. As a matter of fact, history has it that Olodumare, who is the supreme being, inspired Ayan Agalu, who is revered as the patron deity of drumming, to invent the talking drum as a means of communication, which was showcased by our guest, Ara, on the show today. To emphasize or highlight the significance of Ayan Agalu, the patron deity in the Yoruba land, a festival is held every year in Ile-Ife, hosted by Oni of Ife, in honor of the deity. It is also interesting to note that Ayan Agalu festival extends beyond the Yoruba culture, as a legacy has influenced the Afro-Cuban and Afro-Brazilian percussion. Let me also add that at one point or the other, you may have heard names like Anyawale, Anyofemi, Anyotunde. People who bear these names, most of the time, like 99% of the time, are descendants. They are from the Yoruba drummers lineage. Now you know that drumming, and even the drummers are an integral part of the Yoruba culture and tradition. Until next time when I come your way again, I remain Olanike Adetuke Olabode.
Thank you, Toke, for that beautiful insight on the rich cultural heritage of the Yoruba drum. Now you know. Up next is quotes on the Yoruba drums. Let's see it. See why this program is inspiring. Those quotes are actually very educating. Now you know. So today has been inspiring, enlightening, and educating. Of course, that's what the program is about. We had Ara share her remarkable journey and story with us, and then Curious Clues told us about the history of drums in the Yoruba culture. Thank you so much for being on the show with me, and I'm glad you've been educated today. To my crew, I say a very big thank you, and join us next time for another inspiring and educative episode. My name is Ene Hassan, saying bye-bye.